Today, I'm going to show you how to password protect files in different ways. So if you want others to be able to see your file but not edit it, or you don't want anyone to have access to it at all, we'll cover everything. Let's get started. Let us start with Microsoft Office because these are probably the most used programs by people who need to share documents. So in Microsoft Word or Excel, you can password protect in different ways. First is to prevent unauthorized users from opening your file at all. For this, you will need to encrypt the file. To do this, go to the File tab on the top left corner, click Info, then click Protect Document, and lastly click Encrypt with Password. Here you can enter your password twice. Once you've entered your password, click OK. It will ask you to save the file again. Click Yes. Your document is now protected. Nobody will be able to open it unless they have your password. By default, it uses AES 256-bit encryption, which is very secure. So when someone tries to open the document, it will ask for a password. The second way to password protect your documents is to prevent others from editing your document. This option is really useful if you want to share your document with others so they can view it, but you don't want them to make any changes. To do this, follow the same steps we did earlier. But instead of encrypt with password, we're going to click Restrict Editing. In this window, you can define what other users will be able to do with your document. Now there are several options here. So read each one carefully and check the ones that you want. Then click Yes. Now enter a password and confirm it. When someone tries to open this document, they will be able to see it but won't be able to make any changes because it is password protected. Also, by the way, if you want to remove the password protection you have added, just repeat the process and remove the password. Now let's see how you can password protect your PDFs. It's pretty much the same as with Office documents, but there are some slight differences. So first open your PDF document. I'm using Adobe Acrobat, but you can use any PDF software. Once you have opened your document, go to the File menu on the top left corner, then click on the Protect Using Password. This window lets you choose whether you want to password protect your PDF document so that no one can open it or if you want to restrict editing. If you choose Restrict Editing, it will also protect your PDF from being printed. If you're happy with the default settings, you can simply click OK and enter your password. With free tools like Smulp for PDF24, you can also password protect your documents online. Next, let's look at how to protect multiple files in a folder using zip or AR archives. Right-click on the folder you want to protect, go to Properties, and click the Advanced tab. Check the Encrypt Contents to Secure Data option. If you want the contents to be encrypted, click OK. Now right-click your folder and select Add to Archive. You can either choose a zip or RAR archive format. And once you have selected the archive format, click the Advanced button. Here you can choose a password for your archive. Remember to use a strong password. The higher the number of characters, the safer it will be. In the Encryption tab, always choose the strongest encryption available, which is AES 256 for most compression tools. Finally, click OK to close the properties. Now your files are safe inside the archive. You can also password protect your files using the tools provided by your operating system. Windows users can use BitLocker to password protect an entire drive or folder. To do this, go down to the search box on your taskbar and type BitLocker. Manage BitLocker, then click on Turn on BitLocker. BitLocker will encrypt all the files in your chosen drive. Make sure you keep the recovery key in a safe place. You'll need it if you ever forget your password. Now if you are a Mac user, you can use the password protection feature built into Disk Utility to password protect your files. Open Disk Utility, select the file you want to protect, then click on the lock icon. Type your password, then click OK. On a Linux machine, you can use the zippy command to encrypt individual files and folders. For even stronger protection, you can use tools like GPG. One thing you should know about using operating system level protection is that you will only be able to access those files on that particular device. If you try to open those files on another computer, the operating system might not be able to decrypt the file and it might seem corrupted. Alright, let's say you use cloud storage services like Google Drive, Dropbox, or OneDrive. You store all your important documents there. Now the question is, can you password protect files stored in the cloud? The answer is yes and no. You can upload already password protected files to the cloud, but you can't password protect the files directly from the cloud. Each cloud service has its own way of managing file permissions. Let's take Google Drive for example. When you upload a file to Google Drive, it automatically gives you full control. However, you can change the permission settings so that other people can view the file but not download it or edit it. To do this, click on the file you want to share, then click on the ellipsis on the right-hand side, then click Get Shareable Link. Select anyone with the link in view. Now if you click on the Copy Link button, anyone who clicks on the link will be able to see the file but not edit it. Similarly, you can also set a password-protected shared link. If you want to allow anyone with the link to see your file, but you don't want to share the password, you can set a password on the link itself. If you want more security, you can also generate an expiring link. Now if you want to take things a step further, there are a lot of third-party password protection tools available. These tools usually offer more protection than the methods we discussed earlier. One such tool is VeraCrypt, which allows you to create encrypted containers. These containers can hold multiple files and folders. You can password protect them so that only you have access to the files inside. Another popular password protection tool is AxCrypt. It offers a simple and easy-to-use interface. You can easily right-click any file or folder and encrypt it or decrypt it with a password. Folder lock is another tool that allows you to encrypt and password protect your files. It also offers other features like USB protection, secure backup, and secure file transfer. So that's how you can password protect your files. There are many ways to do it depending on your needs. All the links to the tools and programs I mentioned can be found below. Now, since we talked about protecting your files, it would be equally important for me to tell you how to recover your files. So watch this video next where I'll show you some of the best ways to recover deleted files. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay tuned.